So what's up? I'm back. Um, I've never really been on like I've never really fumbled dates like that. I've always been pretty cool at dates because I've been the one planning them and I've been doing very creative shit. Side note, step it up. You got to start doing creative shit. You got to start thinking outside the box because that pretty much is the icebreaker for everything. But back on subject, I have been on terrible dates that I didn't plan. And so one time I was back in Fort Lauderdale, of course. I was supposed to actually, you know what? No, I'll tell you about this one. Not even a year ago, right? I'm talking to this girl off Twitter and we found out we're both in Atlanta. So, like I can meet up. It's easy. So, we're talking FaceTime and all that good shit. And she says, hey, like we should go out on a date. And I was like, all right, bet. I'm down. Like, and if a girl asking me for, come on, you know the vibes. So I get to the spot the day we're supposed to meet. I confirm everything, right? She shows up 30 minutes late with no warning. That's red flag number one, right? Red flag number two is when we got our food and everything. You ever like look at somebody and you're wondering like, why did I even go out with you? I had to ask myself that question because we got our food and she is open mouth chewing and having a whole conversation with her mouth full. Boy, I kind of felt embarrassed because I'm like, yo, somebody walk by and they see you like that and they look at me. It's like, this is what you doing? This is what we do? So yeah, that's strike number two. And there was one more because we got to the car. Hey, we got to the car and mind you, she drove. I was already in the city because I was at work and I, cleaned up, got off work, but got in the car and she looks me dead in the face and says, hey, because after I paid for dinner and everything like that, she says, hey, you got $10 for gas? And so I'm like, why? And I look at her tank. Her tank is pretty much on the E needle. So you mean to tell me you have enough money to go on a date, which technically you didn't pay for, and then you ask me for gas because you have no gas? I was like, you know what? Something came back up at work. I gotta go. Dipped out and I blocked her and I never talked to her again. Like that type of energy is not for me. Sorry. Nah. And that is my confession.